even your competitors, I'm at the level where my focus is at understanding precisely what the competitors are doing so that we can beat them. But for most of us, understanding a couple things. What is the one thing that I need to focus on this week that I need to refine and use something as simple as a ChatGPT, language model, or a Grok, or anything like that? What can I solve this week? Block out all other noise. What is it about something I do that I can focus on? From there, you can actually, one of the things I did recently, if I got 30 seconds here, one of the things I did recently is I actually took the language model and I had it say, I want you to interview me one question at a time to help me really refine what are my superpowers and what are my kryptonite. What are the things that I should be focusing on because I've got a special amount of experience or talent or some kind of skill at that I can focus on, and help me identify everything that just drags my energy down, that creates noise, that doesn't get done, that keeps me up at night and stresses me out, so that I can separate. Okay, now I know where my superpowers are. I know what I don't like to do and where I get dragged. How do I automate the drag? And I ask ChatGPT, I ask Claude, how should I start automating this one thing that I hate to do every day?
I think the part about not everyone is ready for the really deepest, maybe AI-powered comment analysis is really on point. I think it comes all the way back to talking about pain points, talking about what is your need, and that comes to the context of where you are today.
Another software where you see probably your orders and the fulfillment, or that's in a dashboard like in Seller Central on Amazon, where you see kind of all, but it's very separate, right? It's different dashboards, right? One thing that AI does phenomenally is analyzing data. So a lot of people don't really know, and this is a concept that I always go back to everybody and ask them, do you really know what's your unique economics? How much money does it cost you to produce one sale? Because if you're selling something at $20, but it's really costing you $18, because you need to pay rent, because you need to pay all of your new sexy AI tools, and you need to pay employees, and you need to pay all of things, then you really have a problem. But AI can tell you that in a way that nobody before AI could have done it. You will need 100 people finance team to really understand all of the variables. So, as an advice, go home in your business, whatever you do, download your credit card statements, download your accounting statements, your advertising, anything, any data that is around how much money is your business costing you and how much is producing. And literally as simple as giving it to your favorite AI, could be ChatGPT, could be whatever. I have experience doing it with Manus, which is a phenomenal for this type of activities, and the results are fascinating because that's the funny thing. You could play dumb, and some people don't even know, but you can even ask the AI what Brian was saying. What is the blind spot in my business? So we discovered we did the same exercise with a client, and the reality is that they were paying too much money on returns. So they were selling clothing, and each return was costing them more money than what they were selling the item for. So when you think about that, that's not a profitable business. You should get out of that. That's not a business. It's eating you up. So to me, it's starting treating AI as a partner that can really go deep, deeper than any team that you have, and giving the data, because you already have it. The data is there. And honestly, I think with this type of activities, if you keep doing it long enough and you automate it enough, then you need no software. Like the era of SaaS is kind of over.
I think what's interesting is like we came back to the topic of AI blind spot, but with a different type of perspective. We started by talking about, okay, what is our blind spot in looking at AI? And we talked about how AI is not a destination, but you need to start with your pain points and then you seek the right AI tools or solutions for your problem. But then I think where Vanessa has brought us to the end is where maybe also AI could be one of the AI's opportunity is to help you look for blind spots through those tools. So maybe that's one thing that all of you can start to check out tomorrow when you go back to your business is look for those tools and see what are the blind spots that you have been missing out on as a startup.